Hey, good morning, everyone. My name's Catherine. I am acting as hearing officer for the City of St. Louis conditional use hearings. My colleague, Steve Narr, and I will be conducting today's scheduled hearing along with Sandy Long for applicants for a conditional use permit. In addition, Samaya Rocket Morgan is here with us acting as secretary for the hearing. We are recording these hearings as a permanent record. We ask that you remain on mute if you are not giving testimony. If you're calling by phone, it is *6 to mute and unmute. If multiple people are sharing a screen, we ask that only one person speak at a time. These requests are made so we can accurately report the information and hear from those giving testimony. When each address is called by the hearing secretary, I ask that the applicant or representative indicate you are present. I will then ask you to state your name and your address for the record. After a time of questions with the applicant, I'll call for testimony for any person in favor of the application. Then I will ask for testimony from any person in opposition of the application. Following today's hearing, our office will make a recommendation to the Board of Public Service, which is a separate department here at the city. They will make the final determination as no decision will be made here today. Therefore, you're welcome to leave or stay on the call and listen. The Board of Service will notify the applicant by mail regarding the findings of your conditional use permit. Samaya, could you please read the first case?
3227 Chippewa Street, AOP 1168324, Serenity Adult Daycare with 15 adults and cooking, F Neighborhood Commercial District, Ward 3.
Okay, is there anyone here today to represent this application?
Yes, I am. Stephanie Reed.
And can we have your mailing address?
It is 1825 South 8th Street, St. Louis, Missouri, 63104.
Thank you. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what you'll be doing here at the Chippewa address?
Yes, it will be an adult daycare where we will provide social activities, field trips, outings for elderly people or disabled. We will be doing 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, just to get the elderly and disabled, some, way out of their homes, get them active in the community and meet different people.
Thank you. How many adults will you be caring for?
No more than 15.
Okay. Is there a typical age range or does it just depend?
It really depends. It ranges anyone that is between the ages of 18 to 65. Normally, I've seen anywhere from 50 to 70-year-old elderly people in the facilities. I've never really seen no one too young, just more of a up in age people.
Okay. So where will the adults that are coming to the daycare, where will they be coming from?
They can come from any area in the city or also in the county. They're welcome to come from the county as well. But I'm trying to get as many as I can from the area because it's most of the adult daycares are north, and it's I'm trying to make it convenient for those that is south to be able to come out and enjoy things like that. So that's why I'm trying to open it in the area that I'm opening it in, because there's not a lot of adult daycare centers on the south of St. Louis.
How many employees will you have on staff?
Well, for starters, it will be 4. There will be 2 activity coordinators, 1 food preparer, and then myself, the director.
And then, will any of the adults need any sort of medical attention while they're with you?
We're not doing any kind of special far as like the Alzheimer's and things like that. No, we're not going to be a facility that can handle things like that. We're more of a non-medical
Okay.
adult daycare facility.
Okay, so none of the staff members will need any sort of certifications or administer medicine?
No.
Okay. And then what are your days and hours of operation?
The days will be Monday through Friday. The hours are 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Is the building for the daycare ADA accessible?
Yes, ma'am.
And then you mentioned a food preparer. Do you guys have a commercial kitchen, or is it more of a spot to warm up meals?
More of a spot to work on meals. We're actually going to be catering the food in.
Okay.
After going over different things and pricing things, we've decided to do have the food catered in.
Okay. Do you provide any sort of transportation to and from the daycare?
Yes, we will be providing all transportation, pickup and drop offs.
Oh, and what kind of vehicle is that you get used?
Well, currently we have one minivan and a 2020 Buick Encore, but within the few months ahead, we plan on purchasing a van, a bigger van.
Do you guys have an outside area in the back of the building?
Yes, ma'am, we do.
Okay. Is that fenced in by chance?
Yes, it's fenced in with the privacy gate.
Will any of the adults in your care, will any of them need constant supervision?
No, ma'am.
So a couple more questions. How many exits within the daycare do you have?
There are 4 exits. We have a back door, 2 side doors, and the front door.
You guys have a commercial dumpster in the back?
No.
Okay. How do you dispose of, or how do you plan on disposing of trash?
Using the regular dumpsters that sits outside of the facility.
I can't use city dumpsters.
Okay.
So, ma'am, this is Sandy Long. You cannot use the city dumpster, so you'll need to contract with a private contractor for trash disposal.
Okay, not a problem.
Have you had any health or safety inspections done?
Yes, I've had the safety. No, I had the only inspections for the permit. Once I get the fire alarm system installed Friday, which is the 24th tomorrow, then I'll have a schedule for people to come in.
Do you plan on posting any signage around the building?
No.
All right. Have you reached out to the alderperson or neighborhood association?
Yes, I have. I received a letter of support from Alderman Shane Khan back in November.
Okay. I don't believe we received it. Do you have the letter that you can email us?
Yes, ma'am, I have it. I can email it to you.
Okay. We'll put the email in the chat if you just want to go ahead and do that before the call ends, okay?
Okay.
That'd be great, thank you. It's zoning at stlewis-mo.gov, and it's in the chat as well. And then these are just 2 questions we ask everyone for the record. Will the use be detrimental to the public health, safety, morals, or general welfare?
Repeat that, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Will the use be detrimental to the public health, safety, morals, or general welfare?
No,
And then will the use cause serious injury to the neighboring property by hindering or reducing property values?
no,
And then is there anything else that you would like to add in your testimony?
no, ma'am.
I'm just gonna ask if there's anyone on the call today in support of the application. Is there anyone opposed? All right, thank you, Stephanie, for your testimony. We call this hearing heard.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Maya, will you please read the next case?
5622 South Grand Boulevard, AOP 11588024 CB's Restaurant, no liquor, no outside seating, F Neighborhood Commercial District, Ward 3.
Okay, is there anyone here today to represent this application?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, could you please state your name and mailing record or mailing address for the record?
I'm Dion Woodard, mailing address 4539 Ray Avenue.
Okay, and then do you just want to briefly tell us a little bit about what you'll be doing on Grand?
It's a seafood restaurant, seafood pasta and fried fish. Um, we're looking to open on Valentine's Day.
How big is the restaurant? Do you know how many square feet?
I believe it's about 1,300 square feet.
And then approximately, do you know how many people the restaurant can hold?
Nope, I haven't gotten my occupancy back yet.
Okay. How many employees will you have?
15
And then how many per shift?
per shift is 7.
7.
Yes.
What are the days and hours of operation?
Tuesday through Saturday from 11 to 9 o'clock.
Okay, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Sundays, well, just like whenever I'm available on Sundays, I'll do soul food on Sundays.
Okay. Do you, just for the record, do you have can we put exact hours on Sunday?
11 to 6.
Okay. Then closed on Monday?
Yes.
Um, do you have street parking or any off-street parking?
Street parking.
Okay, and then you mentioned seafood. Is there any other types of food that you'll be serving?
Pasta, fried fish, and salads. Like
You plan
salad.
on oh, sorry.
No, I was finished.
Okay. Do you plan on selling alcohol?
No.
Okay. If you do, you'll need a liquor license from the City of St. Louis Excise Division. And then where will you dispose of refuse, trash?
We got a commercial dumpster in the back.
And then is there a loading area for receiving goods anywhere?
It is, but it's kind of tight. So I was thinking they would probably have to pull into the front for Cisco to deliver the food, but they're still trying to figure out exactly how they'll do it. Because they said they could make it work to be able to pull the truck into the loading area to the side, but the dumpsters are right there, so I don't know exactly for sure if they're going to be able to drop it off right there.
Do you plan on making any sort of interior or exterior structural alterations to the building?
No.
If so, at any time, just for the record, make sure you receive a building permit. Do you have any signage around the building?
Not yet. I did, well, not signage, but I wanted to get like logos on the windows. But I believe it was the building inspector told me that I should wait until after this to do that.
Okay.
So I didn't do it yet.
After the hearing, if you want to apply for a building or for a permit, the zoning administration office can look at the signage permit. Couple more questions. How many exits will the restaurant have?
2.
Is the restaurant ADA accessible?
Yeah.
Do you have any outdoor seating?
No, but I would like it if I'm able to.
Okay. In the front or the back?
Both.
If the seating in the front is on the sidewalk, you will need a encroachment permit from the Board of Public Service, right? Yeah, Board of Public Service.
Okay. Well, it's not really a lot of space. I just really wanted to put like a bench in front of the store for like people to sit if they wanted to wait on their
Okay.
food.
Okay. Yeah, maybe just check with the Board of Public Service. They're the ones that control the encroachment permits for any sort of sidewalk seating.
Okay. And then as far as the back seating, I wanted to put like a gazebo back there. Is that do I still need to go through the same people to make sure that that's okay to put back there?
Not if it's sorry, Sandy.
If you want to do outside seating, because we advertise this as outside seating, we'll have to rehear this because it's advertised as no outside seating.
Okay.
So if you want to add outside seating eventually, you'll have to come back for our hearing again.
Okay, I'll add it later then. We'll try to
Okay.
add it later then.
And then you just come back when it's closer to spring or something.
Okay. Yeah, that's about when I was trying to do it anyway, summertime, like the summertime.
And then just for if you do plan on putting a gazebo in the back, a building permit for that as well through the building division, okay?
Okay.
Will there be any sort of walk-up window?
No.
Okay. And then as of today, have you had any health or safety inspections done?
I got the safety done. I haven't did the health yet.
Okay. Have you reached out to your neighborhood association or alderperson?
Yes.
Okay. Did you receive any sort of letters of support from either of those groups?
I asked for one. They never did. Well, I think it's her assistant. She contacted me back, but then I had got my number changed, and so I
Okay.
couldn't get. I don't know if they called me or anything afterwards.
Two questions we ask everyone. Will the use be detrimental to the public health, safety, morals, or general welfare?
No.
And then will the use cause serious injury to the neighboring property by hindering or repairing property values?
No.
Okay, is there anything else that you'd like to add in the testimony?
No.
Thank you, then. Is there anyone here today on the call in support? Is there anyone on the call opposed?
Oh, I do have. It's too late for me to ask a question.
Oh, you can ask a question.
It's a Walgreens parking lot that's like across the street from well, it used to be Walgreens, it's closed. And if that's like personal is well, I'm sure you wouldn't be able to tell me now, but if it's like personal property or would that be public property since no one hasn't bought the building yet in that space over there?
Somebody still owns it, so it's not public property.
Okay.
Somebody still owns the property.
Okay.
Any other questions?
That's it.
Okay. All right, well, thank you. We call this hearing heard. Samaya, will you please read the next case number?
2605 Hampton Avenue, AOP 1165524, Soho Bar and Grill, full drink restaurant with patio and rooftop patio seating. App Neighborhood Commercial District, Ward 4.
Is there anyone here today on the call to represent this application?
Yes, Robert Brozell.
Hey, can we have your mailing address?
It is 2605 Hampton Avenue.
And then do you just want to briefly tell us a little bit about what you'll be doing here?
Yeah, it's a full service restaurant and bar, and we have all of our permits. We actually purchased, this was an existing business. So we purchased it back in June of last year. And I just received this letter about this conditional use hearing. The previous owner built this rooftop patio, and it seems like when his contractor went in for the permit, he stated the wrong hours. But again, the person I purchased it from always operated the business as a 1:30 establishment. The conditional use hearing says 11 p.m. So we purchased it with him operating till 1:30. We always have as well. I got a letter from the alderman and the neighborhood association, which I've forwarded to you guys. They're both in support of, the full regular hours from 11 a.m. to 1:30. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
Okay, so it's just changing the hours from the first conditional use permit?
Correct.
Okay. Sounds good. We'll just go through the normal questions again, just for the record, but we have that notated, okay?
Okay, and also I don't know if I should add or not, but it's a rooftop patio and it's not covered, so obviously we only use it in the summer when it's nice out, and the alderman, his letter said he was fine, with us operating until 1:30. The neighborhood association did ask that there wouldn't be any amplified music past midnight. And like I said, we just purchased it in June. We only use it when it's nice out. And in the short time that I was able to use it, we never had anyone on there past like 10 p.m. anyway. So just wanted to add that.
Okay, thank you. What are your hours of operation for the whole restaurant?
11 to 1:30.
Is that 7 days a week?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then how many employees do you have?
We have 17.
And then how many per shift?
4, and on Fridays and Saturdays there are 6.
Okay. Do you know how many square feet the restaurant is?
Oh, I believe it's like 1,600.
And then do you know the seating capacity?
Off the top of my head, I believe that one was inside is like 75. And then the rooftop patio was an additional 45.
Then do you guys have off-street parking or street parking?
Yeah, we have off street. We have two big parking lots.
And then do you guys have your liquor license from the excise division?
Yes, we do.
Okay, and then a commercial dumpster in the back?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then also in the back, is that where the loading area is for receiving goods?
Correct.
Um. And the signage, that's, do you guys have signage?
Just the existing signage that was there when we purchased it. There's just one on the front of the building.
Do you know how many exits the restaurant has?
There are 3.
And then, in addition to the patio, the rooftop patio, is there any other outdoor seating?
No.
Have you guys had all your health and safety inspections?
Yes, ma'am.
And then you did say you got some letters of support from the neighborhood and alderperson.
Yeah, Brett Narian is my alderman, and he emailed a letter of support yesterday to myself and to Mary, I believe it was, and then I forwarded it during this call when you gave that address for the zoning address.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, it looks like we do have the email and letter from Brett Narayan, your alderperson.
Great.
So thank you. 2 questions we ask everyone for the record. Will the use be detrimental to the public health, safety, morals, or general welfare?
No.
And then will the use cause serious injury to the neighboring property by hindering or impairing property values?
No.
All right, anything else that you want to add in the testimony?
Believe that's it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
There anyone here on the call today in support of the application? Is there anyone opposed to the application? All right, thank you. We call that hearing heard. Maya, will you please read the next case?
80 Manchester Avenue, first floor, ALP 1168424, Chakra 2, spa with massage, yoga, Reiki, crystal therapy, no retail sales, G, local commercial and office district, Ward 9.
Morning.
Morning. Ms. Howard, can we get your address, please?
Yes, 4180 Manchester.
Okay.
Name for the record.
And I'm sorry, your name was again?
Cabiny Howard.
Okay. Are you going to offer full massages?
That's our plan. We don't yet have a massage therapist, so all of this is just with the anticipation if we're gonna have massage, but we may never. We're just doing it as a just in case.
Okay.
But yes, just in case would be a full massage.
Okay. What types of clients will you be providing services to? I mean, are you specializing in like athletes or business professionals or just the general public?
We've been in business a couple of years and our customers come from all over Webster, Clayton, Ladue, Central West End, U City, and it's usually wellness enthusiasts. So those who are curious about expanding consciousness and learning about meditation. Most of our services are yoga, meditation, mindfulness.
Okay. What days and hours of operation will you be open?
We're by appointment only. So you make a reservation online and come to a workshop, a class, a one-on-one session. So it's all by appointment.
Okay. How long would you allow appointments then? I mean, like 9 to 5 or?
No, our classes are anywhere from 45 minutes to 2 hours, depending on the class.
Okay. But do you offer those, what time of day do you offer those? Is it like in the morning till 5 p.m.?
9 a.m. 9 a.m. to about 6 p.m. is probably our
Okay.
last.
Okay. And is that just 5 days a week?
No, we have yoga on Sundays. It's 7 days a week.
Okay. Will you have anyone working with you?
We don't have anyone full-time. Everyone who offers services out of Chakra is a 1099.
Okay. So if you do have massage, will you rent the space to their, I mean, will they be their own independent contractor?
Correct. And we do have insurance that's a little higher in case we do massage. So we got a policy that covers wellness services, including massage.
Okay. Do you have any minimum age requirement for your clients?
We don't. We've done kid workshops, but predominantly, I mean, it's someone who has a credit card and can pay for a class, but we don't rule out kid yoga and that kind of thing.
Okay. Will you be selling any dietary supplements or energy food and drink?
No.
You make, or you plan on making any calls like at the home? Or does everybody,
Calls at the home? No.
everybody comes to your business?
All at the physical space. Correct.
Okay. Have you reached out to your neighborhood association or alderperson for their support?
Michael Browning is a huge supporter, and I think really the Grove Sid has shared about us for the last couple years, been very supportive, but because I don't think of this as kind of a contentious topic, we haven't really done any proactive outreach.
Okay. Two standard questions. Will the use be detrimental to the public health, safety, morals, or general welfare?
No, quite the opposite.
Will the use cause serious injury to the neighboring property by hindering use or reducing or impairing property values?
No.
Okay, is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, just really appreciate your time. And will I do this every year? I had that question because we did this last time. We wanted to go for a massage license. I didn't use it all of 2024. We didn't need it. So now I'm just considering, like, if we go back out to try to be a place that offers massage in 2026, is this an annual approval process?
No. No.
Okay. So I've already met with the team and they approved me last year. So I don't know. Happy to be here and appreciate your guys' time. Just trying to get educated on the process.
We'll look into that for you, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, is there anyone here in support of this application?
Drew is in support.
Hey, Drew, do you want to identify yourself, please?
Yeah, my name is Drew Dinges. I am the director of Chakra Wellness.
How do you spell your last name, sir?
Dinges.
Okay. Is there anyone opposed to this application? Okay, we call this hearing heard. Thank you very much for your testimony.
Thank you.
Samaya, you want to read the last application?
6017 Natural Bridge Avenue, AOP 1165424, 6017 Ultra Lounge LLC, full drink restaurant with outdoor seating, F Neighborhood Commercial District, Ward 13.
Okay, is there anyone here to represent this application?
Yes, Shanetta Taylor.
Can we get your address, Vanessa?
Yes, my mailing address is 14328 Wild Fox Court in Florissant, Missouri. 630.
Spell that street for us, please. Can we get your street address again, please?
I'm sorry. I had my phone connected to my car. Could you repeat the question?
We just wanted the name of your street again so we can, for the record.
Wild Fox Court.
How do you spell that, please?
Wild, W-I-L-D. Fox, second word, F-O-X, Court.
Okay. Zip code?
That's my mailing address is 63034.
Okay. Can you tell us how big the restaurant's going to be?
I'm sorry.
Can you tell us about how many square foot your restaurant will be?
It's not, I want to say it's a little over 3,000 square feet. I'm not 100% sure of the exact amount.
Okay. You know how many people it will seat?
It was an existing restaurant bar, and the occupancy at that time was, I want to say it was 100 on the inside, maybe like 118 or 19 on the outside. There's a patio, so
Okay.
covered patio on the outside.
How many employees will you have?
Most employees will be 1099 employees outside of the cook. So one permanent employee and the others will be contract workers.
Okay. How many total do you think?
Contract workers?
Yeah.
I would say, you think about bartenders, waitresses, maybe 15,
15?
maybe 15.
Okay. Do you have any off-street parking?
It's street parking.
Okay.
And I want to say we have a parking lot right across the street that belongs to his name, Mr. Foggy, I think his name is. He owns a lot of the properties over in the area. So he has agreed to allow us to use the parking lot for any additional parking that won't be able to fit on the street.
Okay. What types of food will you be serving?
Say that one more time, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm having a hard time hearing you.
What types of food will you be serving?
Also, we will be serving chicken, fish, shrimp, pasta, salad, thinking about maybe lamb chops, salad, maybe sandwiches at some point, tacos, just a variety. American cuisines, but a variety, burgers.
Okay. You'll be serving you'll be serving liquor, is that correct?
So yes, we will. We're in the process of getting a liquor license now.
Okay. Do you have a commercial dumpster?
Yes, we do.
Is there a loading area in back for receiving your products?
So there's not a loading area in the back because the back faces an alley, but loading will happen in the front.
Okay.
To the front. Yeah.
Are you doing any structural alterations to the restaurant?
No.
Will you be posting signage?
We have one sign on the outside.
Yeah. What days and hours of operation will you be open?
We'll be looking at maybe 11 to 1:30. Particularly maybe 5 days a week. But
Okay.
optional. The days may fluctuate. Sundays we will be open. So I would almost want to say 7 days a week, but I don't
Okay.
want to. I'm sure we won't be open 7 days a week, but 7 days a week because the days may vary.
Okay. How many exits does the restaurant have?
We have 2 exits, front and back.
Okay. And is the restaurant ADA accessible?
Yes, it is.
Where's your outdoor seating going to be?
It's on the front. The outdoor seating is on the front of the building.
Okay. You'll need to get a permit then for that from Board of Public Service. Because they want to make sure that you're not encroaching too much on the sidewalk that people can't get by.
Okay, so, all right, I guess I'll check into that because it was their the prior owners had it, so.
Okay.
But
But
who
you might
I
want
need
to
to
check
get that?
you might want to check with them anyway, just to make sure they've got a record of that.
Okay, will do.
Okay. We have any kind of a walk-up window or a drive-through?
No, no walk up, no drive through.
Have you had any health or safety inspections done?
We've had the safety inspections done. The health inspection is in process and liquor license.
Okay. Okay, have you had, let's see, we have a record of a letter from your alderperson in support.
Yes,
Did you have
yes, I
anything?
had a conversation.
Okay. Did you have anything from the neighborhood association, or have you talked to them?
No, I didn't do anything from the neighborhood association, but just Alderman.
Okay. Excuse me. Will the use be detrimental to public health, safety, morals, or general welfare?
No,
Will the use cause serious injury to the neighboring property by hindering use or reducing or impairing property values?
no.
Is there anything else you want to add?
No.
Okay. Is there anyone here in support of this application? Okay. Is there anyone here opposed to this application? Okay, we call this hearing heard. Thank you very much.
Thank you.